Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about 5 marks fixed questions from the chapter Relations and Functions for your annual examination point of view. So 5 marks nalli Relations and Functions chapter inda 2 marks fixed questions bande barutte. They may be proving whether the function is bijective or not, or checking whether it is 1 and onto or not, or definitely one question will be from proving the given function is invertible and also how to find its inverse. So today in this video we will discuss about these things. Before going to that, let me tell you here. So from the chapter Relations and Functions, you are going to have 1 mark 1 question, 2 mark 1 question, 3 marks 1 question, and 5 mark 2 questions are there. 3 marks 1 question irutte, 2 mark 1 question, and 1 mark 1 question, right? So totally you will get 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, and 10. Totally you are going to get maximum 16 to 17 marks barutte. 16 to 17 marks barutte from the same chapter, that is Relations and Functions. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 5 marks ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ, ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. Verify whether the given function f from natural number to natural number defined by f of x is equal to x square is 1 onto and bijective or not. Okay. See, to prove whether the function is 1 and onto or bijective, you have a conditions are there. For 1 function, we have to consider f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Already you have been done in your classes, so just go through in quick revision. F of x1 is equal to f of x2, then you have to prove x1 is equal to x2, then 1 function satisfy agutte. And for onto function, you have to consider your given function as y is equal to f of x and convert your y in terms of x, then check for whether the codomain of your function f is equal to range of your function or not. If it is satisfies, then it is onto, otherwise you have to go through the normal method. So we'll see how to find out the solutions here. So first question, the given function is given that the function is defining from set of natural numbers to set of natural number. Okay, and the given function is such that f of x equal to x square, right? So what we have to consider here, look at, consider x1 and x2 are the two natural numbers belongs to set of natural number. And now I will consider f of x1 is equal to f of x2. So given function f of x nalli you please put in terms of x1 and x2. So what you will get? You will get x1 square and that is equal to x2 square. Simple method ide. So if x1 square is equal to x2 square, then we will get x1 is equal to plus or minus square root of x2 square. In other words, x1 is equal to plus or minus x2. Since negative numbers are not at all belongs to my domain set, that is set of natural numbers all are positive, this implies I will get x1 is equal to x2, because negative numbers does not belongs to set of natural numbers. So I will consider x1 is equal to x2, right? So now therefore my function f is 1 here. My function f is 1 function here. So in order to prove whether it is onto or not, this is for condition for what? 1 function. This is the condition for what? 1 function. Now we will go for onto to check onto. Consider the given function y is equal to f of x that is y is equal to f of x ಏನಿದೆ x square, or I can write x square is equal to y, or simply I can write x equal to plus or minus root y. Since set of natural numbers are positive, I will consider x equal to only root y. Okay, see diagrammatically I will show here. Let us consider the domain and your codomain part. Your function is defining from set of natural numbers to set of natural number. So set of natural number contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. And here also your codomain part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Okay na? Now let us take out 1 square. Since your function f is what? F of x equal to x square, right? So every term, every element of your domain must have a square in your codomain. So 1 square is what? 1, and 2 square will be 4, and similarly 3 square will be 9, so on. So every element of your domain will have image, have only one image in codomain. Definitely it will becomes what? 1 1 according to theoretical definition, alva. But in order to prove your onto, in your codomain part 2 left empty, 3 doesn't have any pre-image, 5 doesn't have any pre-image in your domain, hence it will never become onto. So how to write in exam? See, consider, see your all your x element belongs to in your domain part, and your y is belongs to in your codomain part. Consider any one natural number y. Let us take out y is equal to 2, right? So here what happens? Here x equal to root 2, which is not at all belongs to set of natural numbers. Hence there does not exist y, there does not exist x belongs to set of natural numbers such that f of x is not at all is equal to y. So you can't get any pre-image for the value 2 in your codomain, in the domain part. That's what, there does not exist any x value belongs to n such that f of x is equal to y. So ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So you can write that f of x is not at all is equal to y. Hence my function f is not onto. Since my function is 1 1 but not onto, hence it is not at all bijective. So you have to conclude in exam like this. The function is 1 1 but not onto, hence it is not at all bijective. So conclusion ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Simple method ಇದೆ, you can follow and you can get easily 5 marks. So we'll heading towards to the next problem here. Same concept ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. We'll see. So we'll go for the second question. See, they ask what? Check the injectivity and surjectivity. Check the injectivity and surjectivity. Nothing but 1 1 and onto. Injectivity ಅಂದರೆ 1 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and surjective is nothing but your onto function. So the given function is defined from set of real numbers to set of real numbers. You have to know this point. Domain and codomain, which set they are, we have to think on it. If it is natural number to natural number, what is the condition? If it is from real numbers to real numbers, the condition will be different. So your function is given by f of x equal to 3 minus 4x. Is it a bijective function anta question kelidane. Here you need to check 1 1 and onto condition for the given function here. So we'll check out as usual the previous question we did. Second question, consider your function f defining from what? Set of real numbers to set of real number, and your function f of x is given that 3 minus 4x for all your x belongs to set of real numbers, and your y is belongs to set of real numbers in your codomain. Okay na? So condition for 1 1 function, directly you go for it. So to check the 1 1 function, what is the condition? Let us consider x1 and x2 are the two elements or the real numbers in your domain. So consider f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Okay na? So f of x1 ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? f of x equal to 3 minus 4x ಇದೆ. So in place of x you please write x1, right? So you definitely will get 3 minus 4x1. Similarly x1 ಬದಲಾಗಿ x2 ನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, you will get 3 minus 4x2. Simple ಆಗಿದೆ. So what you will get? 3 minus 4 times of x1 is equal to 3 times minus 4 times of x2. In both sides 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Left with what? 4x1 is equal to minus 4x2. Again minus 4 and plus minus 4 will get cancelled. You will be remaining with what? x1 equal to x2. So now we have satisfied the 1 1 condition. It means therefore for f of x1, if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, this implies x1 is equal to x2. Hence my function f is 1 1 here. My function f is 1 1. So this you need to write in your exam. Very easiest method to check whether it is 1 1 or onto. So ivaga nam function 1 1 ide. Next we will go for onto function. Okay, go for it. So next we'll check out onto. So onto condition check ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ given function ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು y is equal to f of x ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ and convert y in terms of x, right? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, consider y is equal to f of x, that is y is equal to f of x ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? They have given it as 3 minus 4x. 3 minus 4x. So convert this function in terms of x. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? y plus 3, I will shift here, it becomes minus 3, that is equal to minus 4x, or y minus 3 divided by minus 4 is equal to x. In other words, I will get x equal to minus of y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay na? See here, your x is also belongs to set of real number and your y is also belongs to set of real number. Next, how to check out whether my codomain and range are equal here in order to check the onto function. See, we will see here, since y is also real number and it is in the format of p by q, means rational number, all the rational numbers are also what? Real numbers ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? Here for all x belongs to R, there exists a number y belongs to R such that your y minus 3 divided by 4, which is in the format of rational number, it is also real number. So y is equal to, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ real number ಅನ್ನು dump ಮಾಡಿ, you will again get a real number. So y minus 3 divided by 4 is also belongs to real number. This means for every image in your codomain, they have a pre-image in your domain part. Clear? So how to indicate this in onto function? You just write here my codomain is equal to range of my function f. For every y you will get this condition, codomain is equal to range of f. Hence my function f is onto. My function f is onto. Hence f is both 1 1 and onto. Hence it is bijective function. So please go through this. How to prove whether the given function is 1 1 and onto or not, right? We'll move towards next question. Next one, What is they have given? They have given any two non-empty sets, A set and B set. Third question, the function f is defining from set A to set B such that f of x is equal to x minus 2 divided by x minus 3, where set A it contains a set of real numbers except 3 and set B is contains set of real numbers except 1 is 1 1 and onto or bijective. So expected question anta helidare, and also it is asked in your model question paper 2022 issued by the board, right? So we'll see here what is given. Given that your function f is defining from set A to set B, where your set A contains set of real numbers except the value 3 and set B contains all the real numbers except 1, and the given function f of x they have given x minus 2 divided by x minus 3. Okay na? So now we'll see how to prove or how to check whether it is 1 1 and onto or not. In other words, injective and surjective functions. So here consider your given function. Consider let us consider x1 comma x2 is belongs to set A. Then let f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Simple. So one function consider ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ first you have to consider f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then prove it x1 is equal to x2. Definitely it is 1 1. Okay na? So almost all practice ಮಾಡಿದರ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. We'll go for this now. So f of x1 is equal to f of x2. So f of x ನಲ್ಲಿ wherever x is there you just write x1. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x1 minus 2 divided by x1 minus 3, that is equal to f of x2. f of x2 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It is x2 minus 2 divided by x2 minus 3. Now you do cross product here. Just do cross product. So what happens? It is x1 minus 2 into x2 minus 3, that is equal to x2 minus 2 into x1 minus 3. Now you have to split these two brackets. It will be x1 into x2 and x1 into minus 3 will be minus 3 times of x1 minus 2 into x2, and minus into minus will be plus. 2 3s are 6, that is equal to again x2 into x1, nothing but I will write x1 x2 into minus 3, that is minus 3 x2 minus 2 into x1, it is minus 2 x1 minus 2 into minus 3, it will be plus 6. Please cancel it out, whatever they will get cancel here. So both side x1 and x2 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Again plus 6 and plus 6, both side they will get cancel. What is left? Minus 3x1 minus 2x2, that is equal to minus 3x2 minus 2x1 is remaining. Okay na? You do what? x1 one side madi and x2 you check it out one side. You may get the answer here. So I will make it x1 and x1 one side. So what happens? It will be minus 3x1, again minus 2x1 shifted to LHS side, it becomes plus 2x1, that is equal to minus 3x2, and minus 2x2 I will shift to the RHS side, it becomes plus 2x2. So here final answer minus 3x1 plus 2x1 will be minus x1, and minus 3x2 plus 2x2 is minus x2. Both side minus minus will get cancel, you will get x1 is equal to x2. ತುಂಬಾನೇ simple ಇದೆ, just you need to keep practicing. So I have considered f of x1 is equal to f of x2 and I have proved x1 is equal to x2. Hence therefore my function f of x is 1 1. my function f of x is 1 1. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ 1 1 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸಿ ಆನ್ ಟು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. To check the onto, so to check the onto function here, what is they have given? They have given f of x is equal to x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 ಇದೆ. Write f of x as y, so y is equal to x minus 2 divided by x minus 3. Make it cross product, means function ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು x in terms express ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So y times of x minus 3 is equal to x minus 2 multiply. So x into y is equal to xy minus 3y is equal to x minus 2. So make x terms one side, so it will becomes xy. So plus x shifted here, it becomes minus x, that is equal to minus 3y shifted here, it becomes plus 3y, left is minus 2. Take x common, you will get y minus 1, that is equal to 3y minus 2. Now I need only x, so x is equal to 3y minus 2 divided by y minus 1. So illodi what we have is, we have two sets, set A and set B, where your function defined, where A doesn't contains an element 3 and set B doesn't contains an element 1, except 3 and except 1. Why? Because in your set B, if it contains 1, see 1 minus 1 will be 0, anything by 0 becomes what? Infinity. That's what they have put their question. 3 and 1 are not belongs to in their corresponding sets. So here x equal to 3y minus 2 divided by y minus 1. For all y belongs to your set B, look at, for all y belongs to set B. So set B ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ y ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ set A ನಲ್ಲಿ, it means in domain you will have a pre-image. For all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to set A. Remember, for every y except 1, you will have a pre-image x in your domain part. So for all y belongs to B, there exists a x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y irutte. So f of x equal to y, hence it satisfies the condition for what? Onto. Otherwise you can show codomain of your function f is equal to range of f if you are perfect. Okay na? This implies my function f is onto. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೀವು ಬರೀಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಿಯರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ f of, in place of x you write this one, that is f of 3y minus 2 divided by y minus 1, that is equal to y. Definitely. Okay na? So this is how you need to check whether it is 1 1 and onto or not. Since my function is both 1 1 and onto, definitely it is bijective function. So exam nalli ನೀವು last statement ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, that is here my function f is both 1 1 and onto, hence it is bijective. Hence it is bijective function. So same kind of questions irutte in order to prove 1 1 and onto. So you can go with the fifth question also, that is a function f defining from set of real numbers to set of r star. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ is nothing but set of real number ನಲ್ಲಿ 0 ನ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, it is a non zero real number set ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. and f of x is given by 1 by x is both 1 1 and onto. You have to prove, because they only told it as show that the function is both 1 1 and onto, right? We'll prove it now. Just go through these things. We'll go for the next questions. ಸೊ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿಯೇ ನೀವು ಕ್ವಶನನ್ನು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಿಂಗ್. So fifth question is given like that. So given function is f is defining from set of real numbers except 0, set of real numbers except 0, nothing but non-zero real numbers. Okay na? It means your function is defining like this, where it contains -1, +1, 2, -2 except 0. 0 is not belongs to this set, right? R star, here also R star, -1, +1, 2, -2 or 1/2, all the numbers here, but 0 does not belongs to R star, remember. Okay, now what is given? F of x. F of x is given that 1/x. So given function f of x equal to 1/x for all your x belongs to set of real number R star, and your also y is belongs to R star, right? See here. So in order to check the condition, in order to check the condition for 1 1, I already told you, consider any two preimages, that is, let x1 and x2 are the two elements belongs to the your domain R star. This is your domain part and it is your codomain. Okay, consider f of x1 is equal to f of x2, right? So f of x nalli x and replace ಮಾಡಿ x1 and x2 ಅಂತ update ಮಾಡಿ, you will get 1/x1 is equal to 1/x2. Okay, reciprocal ಮಾಡಿ, you will get x1 is equal to x2. This implies after reciprocal you will get x1 is equal to x2. So we satisfied the two condition. If f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 is equal to x2, then your function is both is 1 1, right? Here f of x1 is equal to f of x2. This implies we have proved x1 is equal to x2. This simply implies your function f of x is 1 1. That is injective function ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Simple ಇದೆ. Okay na? And the next thing is coming out as onto function. We'll see how to check the onto function. Please go through these points. We'll check the condition for onto. Okay. So onto function ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? See, to check the condition for onto, so given function already na step ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, consider your function as y equal to f of x and check and express your function y in terms of x function, and for all your y you must show there exists some x. For all y is nothing but your images in your codomain. There must be an pre-image. So x is nothing but your pre-image that is in your domain part. This is will be in your codomain part. So that is okay. Otherwise one more condition irutte. If you show that codomain is equal to range, then you can. Fine.